happy, and since they don't really get jobs are hard, so when they get a lot of happiness and they have fun while doing their job, they give us like better service. They treat us with more respect, and it makes me feel more royal a lot.
Awesome. That's awesome. So you were born where?
I was born in Howard County and
What's
Maryland.
Maryland? Yeah.
Yep, that's
Which
Leo
is
meowing.
that Leo meowing?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, Leo's really excited for my birthday.
so you didn't want to share what you want for your birthday, correct? The next book.
Okay, so this is my first book that I actually wrote. The other one,
Lift it
it's
up a
like
little higher so we can see it.
it's a biography. So
Uh-huh.
this one is my first book I wrote. It's a joke book, and
Tell two
how many
jokes.
jokes should I tell? I know that I'm gonna tell.
Tell
Okay,
two.
two.
Tell one
So
of yours and one of the ones you like in there the most.
okay, uh, so my favorite joke that I told on my first podcast, and I continue to tell on every podcast I am on. Yeah, I still remember it, and I'm looking back. I'm like, oh god, I didn't know.
I thought it was cute. I loved it.
Yeah.
All right, so um, let's see here. We got more photos ready to go, but I'm not going to show them yet. You tell me about the next book.
Okay, the next book, another trivia book. It's Kenny's favorite things to know. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are two, and what I think of life and the world and
Read read
equality.
read your quote and then just tell one of your philosophies.
Yeah.
Any philosophy you want.
So on the first page, it right under my signature, which comes with every book, but you get a special one if you come to a book signing. So it is.
Welcome to the Dr. Smiley Show, and I finally get to interview someone very special in my life, Kenny K3 Rochon the Third. How are you doing, Kenny?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited because this is not my first, but this is like a first in a while that I been interviewed, just me and you.
Yeah, and this is kind of cool because it's near your birthday
Yeah.
and your Flag Day.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna see if I can find I'm gonna find a picture or two. Well, I'm gonna show a couple pictures off, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we have three pictures here of how you even got your name. And we don't have necessarily I don't have your picture handy of your birth, but we'll do that when I find it. So here is where your name came from, your grandpa.
Yeah.
And this is the picture of us outside.
Mhm.
So
I
there's
have a photo. I'm pretty sure.
you.
Remember at conversations there
Yeah.
was a baby photo. It's not on the back of this one, but oh, this is one of the baby photos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about the day you were born. I'm trying to remember
Oh.
where we might have put that one. So we'll go ahead and find that later. But I
Okay.
do have some funny photos to share with you. So I'm gonna share a couple right now, okay?
Okay.
And as I find more, we'll just interrupt the show every once in a while just to show some pictures of us. Now you're turning 12. When?
On June 14th, and that. Oh wow, 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days. So this is
Mhm.
at my 60th birthday party,
Mhm.
and you gave a wonderful speech that day. And then this is you, Mr. Toothless. Remember this?
Dang, that was short hair. That
Yeah.
was also short hair.
Yeah, and that's a shirt that I got from a gentleman in Australia who believes in the smile movement. So, yeah, those are a couple of photos. So the reason I'm having you on today is because I'm doing a show, 365 of them, and I'm honoring people that bring smiles to the world. And I thought that you sure do a good job because you hand out this card here to a lot of people. What has happened when you hand this card to people? What was your experience?
Um, they get really happy, and since they don't really get jobs are hard, so when they get a lot of happiness and they have fun while doing their job, they give us like better service. They treat us with more respect, and it makes me feel more royal a lot.
Awesome. That's awesome. So you were born where?
I was born in Howard County and
What's
Maryland.
Maryland? Yeah.
Yep, that's
Which
Leo
is
meowing.
that Leo meowing?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, Leo's really excited for my birthday.
so you didn't want to share what you want for your birthday, correct?
I have thought about it, and I think I found one that is not about like the first thing I had on my list.
Yeah.
So the first, what I want for my birthday is what I wanted for my birthday was a racing game called GT7. It's on PlayStation.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's really good. I have it right now because like I thought it was gonna take longer for shipping, but it came in
You
early.
have it.
And
Okay.
yeah, with the new doorbell system, I just found it on the front porch.
Yeah, and you just got your ants.
Yeah, my ants. I got ants from Aesthetic Ants. It's a very great site.
Tell
And
the audience about some of the classifications, some of the big names of some of these ants.
oh, so a very common beginner species is a European harvester ant, Mether barbarus. It's a seed collecting species, and they live off this bread that they make from eating it, regurgitating it, re-eating it, regurgitating it. Leo, stop. And then after that, it it's supposed to taste like really filled with flavor, especially if they have nectar. Another ant species is Camponotus. That's the most Leo. Okay, that's the most popular
Leo can
ant
be part of the
species.
show. You can bring
Yeah,
Leo.
he's just like putting his. You know when he puts his teeth on the side of the computer? Yeah,
Uh,
He's
Come here,
right here.
Leo. Hi, Leo. Leo loves
Yeah.
your birthday, and when I told Leo earlier today while you were in school that you were going to have your own show, and so I think Leo felt a little sad that he wasn't part of the show. Go ahead and pull him over. Let
Okay.
the audience see how great this.
Let me get a more comfortable look so I could get Leo
Oh, did he
easier.
leave? Okay, okay, he's still here.
Okay.
Oh, Leo. Hi, Leo.
Yeah, he's purring really loudly.
Yeah, he's pretty happy. You, Leo likes. Hey, what do you do sometimes with Leo that Leo responds to?
Oh, so I do if you're happy and you know
You
it,
think he'll do it
clap
right
your
now?
hands.
You think he'll do it?
Okay. This is really risky because I could either prove myself or I could trust I could have faith in people. So if you're happy and you know it, say do it.
I just heard it. Didn't that was
No, 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 that was Leo. If you're happy and you know what, say he's just eating the styrofoam.
I just eating a styrofoam? Okay.
Yep.
Well, Kenny finds that when he says that the Leo's always reacts to him, but not on
Hmm.
shows. I mean, shows are just too big a deal, I guess.
Yeah, he's meowing right now.
He is? Okay, so you're gonna have your birthday Saturday, and it's 14th and Flag Day, and you're turning the Big 12, and it's also Father's Day the next day. So I
Hmm.
get to celebrate with you a different holiday. And Father's Day is on Sunday. Is he meowing? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
So so he really wants to be part of the show, I guess. So Sunday
Yeah.
is SON Day on Father's Day.
Hmm.
Sunday. And by the way, we'll have you tell your joke from your joke book when we get a chance here. But I know one of the things you had said earlier, and I just want to validate this. I've done about 50 shows, and you want your show to be the number one show. Is that
Yeah, because I will have the honor of being the number one show on your YouTube channel, which everyone should subscribe. And I know that you hear this a lot on other people's channels, but it actually really helps us out and it makes us reach more people and get more smiles and teach people about other people's like talents.
yeah, this show's all about amplifying the goodness of people that are a stand for smiles, stand for joy, a stand for happiness, a stand for positive energy. So thank you for that, Kenny. So for Kenny's birthday, it sounds like he's got a lot of good things already in place. Were there any other ants you want to give a shout out to? Any other classification?
Um, I want to give a shout out to the most dangerous one because that's my dream ant colony. Also, they cost 300 euros.
Wow,
So
called.
it's the bulldog ant. I last time I was on a show with Barry. Uh, very sure. I tried to pronounce it, and it's about like 20 letters long, and it's like I'm just gonna explain the bulldog ant. So
Yeah,
its
why don't you
sting
explain the bulldog again?
kills people in about like 15 minutes if it hits a vessel, and they are about 1 to 2 inches big. They have very big mandibles,
All right. Well,
and
I found it.
yeah,
Let me ask you if this is it.
yes, yeah, that's not 20 letters, but yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Well, let me try. Meyer McKinney. Meyer McKinney. I guess we almost have to go to a sound thing to have it hit. But this is what this guy looks like, huh?
Yeah, it comes in many different colors as
Huh?
well. So
It seems like it's a not a good thing to be bitten by. You said it really could.
no, it can't bite. It just stings. I mean, it bites, but the bite doesn't hurt. No ants bite hurt. So people who think, "No, this ant just bit me," that's not a bite. That's called a sting.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, you got some books to show. So
Mhm.
we never really had a chance to go through all your books. You want to just give like one fact about each book real quick?
Okay,
Start.
so the
Can
first
you
one
start
I'm
with
gonna
joke?
do,
Yeah, start with you.
yeah. So the actually, it's not gonna be the joke I start with. It's the book that you made about me, Kenny's
Oh,
favorite things.
yes.
Yeah. So
You want to show your
this.
favorite page in there?
Oh, I remember that. I remember that one. Oh, wait, let me look for it.
It's near the back. And by the
I
way,
know.
Lily's up here meow you too. This is nuts. You got a meow fest around here.
So
So
I just looked at the illustration again. Wait, what about the gorilla one? Is that here? Oh,
yeah, it's
yep,
in
I
there.
can see
This
it.
is
Okay.
page before, page after. Okay, so what is
So,
this?
so this is basically the gorilla butt, and for some reason,
No, but say what it says. Say the actual verbiage at the bottom.
okay. So when Kenny asks Daddy if he looked everywhere, his dad typically replies, "You better believe it." And then Kenny can't wait to ask, "Did you look in the gorilla's butt?" And then they laugh uncontrollably.
Yeah,
So,
that's book one. Okay, and that book is about all the cool things you did that made me laugh, right?
mhm.
Okay. The next book,
Okay. So this is my first book that I actually wrote. The other one,
lift it
it's
up a
like
little higher so we can see it.
it's a biography. So
Uh-huh.
this one is my first book I wrote. It's a joke book, and
Tell two
how many
jokes.
jokes should I tell? I know that I'm gonna tell.
Tell
Okay,
two.
two.
Tell one
So
of yours and one of the ones you like in there the most.
okay, uh, so my favorite joke that I told on my first podcast, and I continue to tell on every podcast I am on, is what did the wait
Father
oh
buffalo.
wait what did the buffalo say to
Father
his
buffalo.
son?
What did the
Yeah, what
father
did the
buffalo?
father buffalo say to his son when he was leaving for school?
And the podcaster always says, I don't know what.
Bison.
And they
Yeah, and they laugh.
always crack up. All
Hmm.
right. So give me one or two more.
Okay, so this is one I wrote myself. It's kind of like the other one with the gorilla butt because it doesn't make sense, but for some reason my humor is broken. So it's why did the man take a bath?
And that sells your books out every time.
Yeah, it does.
And go ahead, tell us why.
Okay, because he was a stinky poo.
This is
Yeah, you still laugh.
I do, because I remember the day you
Hmm.
came up with it. You ran up with an index card and you said, Daddy, I got a great joke to add to the book. And I said, okay, great. Let's hear it. And when you told me, I said, you've got to put that in your book.
Okay, do you want me to tell you the? I'm gonna tell the one about the teacher stupid one.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
Okay, so this is the long one, not the like ask answer.
Yep.
Okay. So the teacher wanted to test the students' self esteem, so she asked them to stand up if they thought they were stupid. No one stood up, but after a moment, Kenny stood up. The teacher asked Kenny, "Do you feel that you are stupid?" "No, teacher," he replied. "I just didn't want you to feel even more stupid standing there all by yourself."
That's right. So I have
Mm.
something to kind of remind you of that particular. Remember this?
Yeah, I do.
That's my favorite picture.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that a lot.
Yeah. You
They had a lot of jewelry there.
yeah, you spoke at a lot of events like that. All right. So next book.
So my next book is kind of like a joke book. It's a riddle book. It's
You have a riddle you want
Oh,
to
I
tell?
have the perfect one to tell.
Okay, do it.
So, um, oh my gosh, I'm having like I'm forgetting everything. Okay, wait. So this is a pretty popular joke. Riddle. It's there was this one story house with that was fully yellow walls, yellow floors, yellow like silverware, yellow fences, yellow everything. So, what color was the stairs?
Listen, I know the joke. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll just say I don't know.
Okay. It's a one-story house. There are no stairs.
Right. We'll take a little intermission while you get your next book. You remember this?
Yeah, I do.
So many good memories of events we did together.
Yep. So, my third book is my first educational book besides all of that, a joke and riddles. So, this is my science book. It teaches people some trivia with inventors, scientists, um, like air, like aerodynamics, astronom, astrology, cosmology, biology, chemistry,
What's your
botany.
favorite section in there?
It's probably
You know what my favorite section of there that one is?
what?
Botany.
Oh yeah, yeah, botany. I like this one too. My second favorite though, that competes with the first, so they're tied basically, is the water ones.
What about did you have something in there? Smiles. There's one about smiles.
I think it's really short though.
It is, but it's got some cool stuff. Science of smiles, right?
Oh, my favorite is anatomy.
Anatomy. Okay.
Yeah, anatomy.
Why don't you show the book like this? Show it like that, and then
Okay.
and one
These are
anatomical.
what the illustrations are like.
Okay, that's not anatomy. That's the inventors.
Oh, you want me to show anatomy? Oh, okay.
I wanted you to show your favorite page. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are inventors. So Kenny found the top inventors. So what's an anatomical fact you'd like to share? A trivia fact.
So this was the most surprising one to me that most people like heard about as well. It's how many miles of blood vessels are there in the human body? And the answer is 59,650 miles, which is a lot longer than my 5-year-old brain knew of. So,
How about
yeah,
this?
I was pretty
How about the
like
smile
blown
one? Can you
away.
turn to the yellow page, the yellow smile page in there? Is there
Okay.
is that in that book? Am I
I
right?
think it probably is in the crazy fun wacky facts. Oh wait, I found it.
Yeah,
Study of laughter.
yes. So read two trivia facts from there. Oh, what's the
Okay.
other side say? What's the other side say?
Genetics and geology.
Okay, so just go ahead and do one or two smile facts.
Okay, so how many times does the average adult laugh?
Yeah, I know the answer. Go ahead, tell them.
15 to 30 times.
And the child,
A child, 300 times.
300 to 400. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
You want to give another trivia or fact?
Um, I'm gonna save that up for the crazy fun wacky fact.
Okay, well, I got an intermission, some
Okay.
photos. Remember this?
Yes, I do remember that. Megalodon.
Yes, exactly. Uh, all right.
Okay.
What's your next book? Show the cover.
This is a really colorful one, but we're sold out on all the color versions, so I'll unfortunately have to show you stock one, the black and white edition.
Okay.
So this one shows more. Oh, that's funny. There's a colors version. Okay, so this is a second copy of the science facts, except they're more spread out about engineering, entertainment, Earth, education, expressions.
Open up to a
Oh,
random page and read something that you find
okay.
interesting.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, that's the same page I ended on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, read one trivia page, one trivia on one side, one trivia on the other.
Okay, so billionaire Elon Musk didn't like the school that his kids were attending, so he conceptualized conceptualized I
Conceptualize.
can't,
Conceptualize.
yes, that, and built his own named Ad Astra, which means to the stars.
I applaud you for reading one that the words are a little tough. And by the way, what was our rule about you publishing a book?
Oh, I had to learn, like, I have to know half of the things in the book.
Yep.
I am getting pretty rusty, but not going to be that hard to get my memory back.
No, not at all. Okay, and you want to read one more from another?
Okay, sure. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. So I'm just going to ask this as a question, not a fact. So, what is the most dangerous dinosaur to walk or swim the Earth? Like,
What's the
yeah.
most dangerous time?
What is the most dangerous dinosaur to walk or swim?
Oh, T Rex?
Spinosaurus.
Dinosaurus. Wow. You ready for an intermission?
Yep.
Here we go. I know you remember this one.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember the photo. I do not remember the moment.
Yeah, that was a good one. And then this is you always making me cover up things so we could have Ken in the poster.
Yeah, I looked really
And there's your
goofy.
silly face you used to do.
No, that's me trying to bite my tongue.
Oh, is it? You know what you
Yeah.
used to do when you were you'd pretend like you were sleeping, and I would say,
Oh
"Oh,"
yeah.
and no, but put your tongue in for a second. Put your tongue in for a second. I'd say, "Oh, he must not be sleeping. His tongue's not out of his mouth."
Hmm.
And then you'd make your tongue go out of your mouth. I go, "Oh, he is sleeping."
Yeah, I still remember it, and I'm looking back. I'm like, oh god, I didn't know.
I thought it was cute. I loved it.
Yeah.
All right, so um, let's see here. We got more photos ready to go, but I'm not going to show them yet. You tell me about the next book.
Okay, the next book, another trivia book. It's Kenny's favorite things to know. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are two. Let's just enjoy like 5 seconds of this.
Ask. Yeah, but say if you're happy, you know it, because he'll definitely do
Yeah.
it.
Okay. If you're happy and you know it's saying, he stops. If you're happy and you know it's saying,
That's so funny. He does it all the time, and he
yeah.
does it for today. Today he decided, no way.
If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it's saying,
I'll tell you what, Kenny. This show is going to be 30 minutes today, I think.
okay.
So we got to wrap up, and so let me show you some more photos real quick since I got them set to go.
Okay.
This is, I think this is you on a cruise, if I recall.
Leo.
Remember this? This was on a cruise ship or something.
I don't remember anything that when since I was like a
Oh,
toddler.
okay, so you remember the photos. All right, show
My
your.
earliest memory was when I was like, stop.
So go ahead and show your next details going over.
He's messing up with the
Show
lighting.
my first 10 years because you have a poster
Oh
behind.
yeah, that's like the best book.
So that's going to be the best book, and that'll be how we finish today. So
Good.
why was
This
that so
book
important?
is a lot smaller than the other book, and it's my first autobiography, and it's the book that has my baby picture. Oh, Leo, you like that baby picture? Okay, so this has QR codes, which um have a free ebook for the book
Mhm.
and free ebook, and this book is about my philosophies and what I think of life and the world and
Read read
equality.
read your quote, and then just tell one of your philosophies. Any
Yep.
philosophy you want.
So on the first page, it right under my signature, which comes with every book, but you get a special one if you come to a book signing. So it is, tomorrow is my favorite day because I get to celebrate another day I'm alive.
Amen. And
Yeah.
just arbitrarily pick a page and tell me what philosophy you'd like to share. And or you don't even have to open up a book. You can just tell a philosophy you have in life.
Tell me to stop.
Stop. Oh, even Leo said stop.
Leo, you're getting on the mouse. I lost the page. Do it again.
All right, stop.
Oh, you got it on the same page
Of
that I
course I
opened
want.
the QR code.
Yeah, is that the one you want to read, or do you want to turn the page and see what that one is?
This one's about the beach. I don't want to do the beach. I
Oh,
want to do
that's not
something
good.
deeper.
Turn the page and tell me what you got.
Oh, wait. Okay, so this is my philosophy on commitment. Oh, dang that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so if you commit to your goal, continue do. If you commit to your goal, continue doing it. I kept doing it. Now I have 12 books instead of 10. I made a commitment to getting 10 books done during my 10th birthday. I wanted to do more, so I did 12. This one. Commitment is basically a goal you set for yourself to follow. Committing yourself to do something is you placing a goal flag at, well, your goal. I committed myself to learn the flags. I committed myself to learn the countries. I committed myself to learn the states of America. So I choose to commit big.
Awesome. So, do you have any place? I see you're wearing Adidas all day. I dream about smiles. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, all day, I dream about smiles. Yeah, it's hard to do
So,
when it's
besides
winter.
people subscribing to the show and making your show the number one show, how can people reach you? Is there any way they can reach you?
So, if you probably in the description of this live stream or this video or whatever you're watching it on, there will be information on how to contact us if you want. Uh,
Books.
yeah, books, any information on future events, if you want to be
And
published author.
you have a YouTube channel that you're going to be doing soon, I think, right?
Yeah, when I turn 13, but right now I'm just trying to get subscribers. Then I erase all my data. Then I actually start getting serious.
Okay, cool. I got one last set of. It's not anything in particular, but I really enjoyed this day, and I always had Kenny to count on that when he would put his face on the back of my head, I'd have slobber all over my head. So thank you for that, Kenny. But these are the wild rides and times, and I wanted to share the one of you in Machu Picchu with me. But guess what? Time's up, so we'll just do another show. Is that cool?
Yeah, one last thing is that yesterday I forgot to tell you, but I saw that I got that genetic bump that you have on your ear.
Yeah.
Mine's not on the top though. It's like more centered into my ear. It's like right here.
Yeah, mine's right here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
got
so
it.
mine yeah, I got it. So my grandpa has it. The first, my dad has it the second, and I think I just got it
Yeah. So we
on
both
the
have it
third.
on the same side.
Yeah, same side.
Okay. So thank you for being on the show. Would you be on my show again?
Yeah.
Thank you. Keep smiling and let's make Kenny's show number one. He's awesome.
Mm.